Hi guys, thank you for stopping back to my channel. I am so excited. I'm so excited to be back and recording another video. It has been like 2 weeks since I've been here with you guys, and I was just like in this funky ass mood. I don't know what was going on, but I was just not in the mood, and I'm glad that I got up out of that, and I'm here, and I'm excited to be doing this with you guys again. This look today I got off of a request that I got from someone, but it's inspired by this artist. Her name is Jasmine Payne. I'm sorry, I don't have the photo. I'll try to insert it, but she's amazing. She is amazing. So if you know her IG or like one of her pages, one of her real pages, leave it down below. That I would love to follow her because her work is bomb. The colors were bomb. Everything was just bomb. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to do this. This will be something good for me to start off with. I was going to do like a Fenty beauty review, but I see everybody's doing it. But before I get into the video, let me just say I do love the products. I have on Trophy Wife and I have on the foundation, and it is fucking amazing. So if you've been seeing reviews and people have been telling you, oh, it's wonderful, don't be like me, because I was like, oh, they probably hyping it up. Like, no, it's fucking bomb, and it's worth every one of your coins. So if you don't have it, you should definitely go and get that. But if you want to know how I achieved this look, keep on watching. So I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush. I am using my PB&J palette by Too Faced, and I'm using Peanut Butter as my transition shade. Going into my 35B palette by Morphe, I'm going to use this dark purple shade here. It's like a bluish purplish shade on a fluffy dome blending brush, which is a little smaller than the brush we previously used. And I'm going to pack that right underneath where we put the brown transition. Now it's important to go back with your brushes, so I'm going back with the brush that we used previously, and I'm using the same transition shade just so that we can blend the two colors together. Now I'm using this tiny blending brush by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to go in with Pure Beige by LA Pro Conceal, and I'm going to start cutting our crease. I wanted to use a very bright concealer or a light concealer just so that when we go in with these bright colors that they really stand out. Now I'm just going to spray my brush with some setting spray. I'm using a flat shader brush. I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35B palette, and we're going to use that top blue shade in the last row. We're going to take that and pack it on the outer corner of our eye. Oh! I was about to cry real fucking tears. I thought I broke my mirror, but I figured out how to snap the legs back on. Thank God, because the struggle is real. I cannot afford to be breaking none of my shit. But as you can see, I'm just taking that blue, like I said before, and I'm packing it on the outer corner of my eye, trying to build it up to get it as intense as I want it. So it helps, like I said before, when you wet your brush, you know, it makes the color pay off that much better. Once I have that blended out, I'm going in with a clean, fluffy brush, and I'm just going around the edges of that. I want the pigment to stay where I placed it, so I'm not so much blending it out where I placed it, but just around the edges so that it's not harsh. No harsh lines. So I'm going back in with that same flat shader brush that we used before. I'm going to spray it again. I'm going to go back into that palette, and this time I'm going into the third blue down, which is like this icy kind of shimmery color, and I'm going to marry that into the dark blue that we just laid down. And I'm just using patting motions as I do this because I do want the color to be as pigmented as possible. So be careful just not to swipe. Try to pat your colors in if you want a very vibrant color payoff. Now I'm spraying the same brush again. I try to use the same brush to keep the cleanup minimal. I'm going back into that palette, and I'm going to cover the top of that blue with this shimmery champagne color. This is what's going to give it that kind of more of a brighter, icier effect. I wanted to use a brighter blue, but I didn't have it, so I started mixing, improvise. And as you can see, it's popping more. I tried to go over it and just pat the color in very lightly, and it's giving it more of a brighter effect, which is exactly what I want. After spraying the brush a third time, we're going to go back into that palette with the yellow shade. And the yellow is like the hardest one to build up because it is like it's not as vibrant as it comes off in the pan, but as long as you keep packing it on, you can get it to be as intense as you want it to be. I decided to go in with some liquid liner. This is by e.l.f. and I'm just going to go in and add a wing to it. lashes, you know I love me some dollar store lashes. These are LA Color lashes. I found a pack, y'all. These came in a pack for seven for $5. Like, you can't fucking beat that. You cannot. After I apply lashes, I always go in with my liner just to touch it up and to cover up the glue because I'm impatient. Sometimes when it dries, it's not fully like clear or black like it claims to be, so I always touch up my line after applying lashes. Here I'm just going in with my gel serum by Tarte. It's called Drink Up H2O. I really love this stuff, and my skin loves serums, so I'm just going to use this to moisturize. And then I just go in with my Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline, and I focus that in my T-zone because I do get really oily. And every time I'm recording, someone calls and interrupts my videos. I swear it never fails. I also like to take a little bit of that primer and focus it under my eyes because I have creasing so bad. I'm not sure if this works yet, but I decided to try something different. Here I'm going in with my Fenty foundation by Riri. As you can see in the intro, I really do love this foundation. I'm wearing the color 380. I'm still not sure if it matches. It looked okay, but now I'm just looking to see how it looks on video. And I like to take it and focus on a section at one time because as you've seen in other reviews, it does dry really fast. As you can see, the way that it blends easily, like very seamlessly. It's so lightweight, like literally when I wear it, I feel like I have nothing on my face, and it does stay matte, and I'm super fucking oily. I could feel myself sweating, but then I look in the mirror and you can't tell. That's what I like about it. It's not very full coverage. It is buildable. I would say like medium to full, like it says, but it's on, y'all. It's on. And looking at it now, the color doesn't look too bad, so I guess 380 is a good match for me. For concealer, I'm going in with my LA Pro Conceal and Warm Honey. I didn't purchase the concealers because it didn't seem like something that I really would be interested in. I kind of like a heavier concealer. The concealer seemed to be really light, and to tell the truth, I didn't even try it on when I went in the store. But maybe down the road I'll give it a try, but for now I'm going to stick to what I know. As you can see, I blended the concealer out and it blended into the foundation seamlessly. I'm really liking the way my skin looks. And again, it looks just like skin. It doesn't look too overdone. It looks very natural. Here, I'm just going in with the AIRSPUN. Yeah, I'm still using the fucking AIRSPUN and I still don't like it, but I'm just using the AIRSPUN to set my highlighted areas. And I'm going in with my one of my Old Faithfuls, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Darkest Deep, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. And I'm just going to drag some of that along the sides of my nose to give it like a light contour. Now to go underneath my eye, I'm doing the same exact thing that I did on top. So I'm starting with the yellow, and then I'll go with the lighter blue and the darker blue, so on and so forth. Now I'm going in with this white gel liner or gel pencil by NYX in the color Pure White, and I'm going to use that to line my waterline. And don't mind my eyes. Anytime I do this, my eyes just water and they get red. It's a mess, girl. It's a mess. I added some blush from my Sephora blush palette, and then I'm just going in to set my face with my Urban Decay DESLICK setting spray. Now I'm just going in with some black mascara, and I'm trying to pull out my eensy weensy baby lashes because I don't have no fucking lashes. But you know, it makes the world of a difference. Now, drumroll please, this highlighter, baby! I know I have a lot of mixed opinions. Some people feel like it's not something that is a typical highlighter, but I think I figured out a way to wear it in a way that it's not so crazy and drastic that you won't be looking crazy in these streets. So I take my brush and I'm just barely tapping it, like you see here. Barely tapping it. I blow off the excess, and I like to just put it right there, right on the highest point of my cheek. And then I take my brush and blend around it. But if you can see that highlight just from that little bit, it's like, wow. Nice and subtle, but if you leave it like that and just blend it out, you can definitely rock this as an everyday. Like I would. I mean, I'm not your typical girl though, but I definitely would. And I take a little bit above my eyebrow. Sparkle, glow, glow, glow. I just love it. It's bomb. Good job, Riri. Fenty Beauty. Oh yeah, y'all did that. I was a little hesitant about putting this on my nose. I thought it would look very unnatural, but I'm so glad that I did because look how pretty. Yes! Look at that! Love it. Now I'm just going to line my lips with my NYX lip pencil in dark brown, and I'm going to fill it in with some of that concealer, and I think I used the color, I'm not sure, but it will be listed down below. ended up going over that after I blended it in with clear gloss. And that was the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I do enjoy each and every one of you. And I thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. If you have not, you know what to do. Well, hit that button and stop playing. I'll see you guys in the next one.